Welcome to the No Limits Podcast, where limits do not exist, where you can create cash flow, equity, and real freedom with the power of real estate.
3, 4.
No, we will begin.
Welcome to the dojo. The dojo.
This is Todd, Toback, and welcome to one of my favorite subjects in real estate investors, and that is the top 10 mistakes wholesalers make when speaking with motivated sellers that drive away their prospects and kill 90% of their deals. Now, if you haven't listened to the other mistakes people make, you can go back and listen to the first 3 episodes. This is the 4th, now in a 5-part series. And so I'm going to get into the next 2, which are critical, but I can't emphasize enough how important this topic is. You can spend a ton of money on marketing and the websites and the CRM and the automation and, the campaigns, and it's all garbage if you don't know how to convert. And, it can literally mean the difference between success and failure, between making money and not making money, between financial freedom and literally being in a situation where your financial state will control you, right? I'm all about freedom, and this podcast is about living with no limits. So before I get into the next 2, if you haven't been to our website, head on over to NoLimitsRealEstateInvesting.com, and there you can get a copy of the No Limits map, the massive action plan. And this is going to show you how to do your first or next wholesale deal and then scale that sucker up to 6 or 7 figures. Also, if you love what you hear, I would sure appreciate a review on iTunes. Search for the No Limits Real Estate Investing Podcast and leave a review. I would certainly appreciate that. The more reviews that we see, the more people are listening, the more motivated I am to create content. So I am super excited to jump in to the next part of this series. And this is the 7th mistake that wholesalers make that drive away their prospects and kill 90% of their deals. Number 7 is they fail to discover the seller's true motivation and make the negotiation all about the price. Remember, it's never about the price. The reason why they're on the phone with you, the reason why you're sitting at that kitchen table is because that seller did not want to list with a real estate agent. They didn't want to rent it anymore. They didn't want to send it to a management company. They didn't want to wait for their money. And if that wasn't the case, then maybe it would have been about the price. But when you make it all about the price, you're going to compete on comprice. And when you compete on comprice, you got to be the highest, which is going to make your assignment fee smaller. It's going to erase your profit. You're going to be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You're going to be beat up, and you're going to hate this business. And then you're going to be out of business. Now imagine if you had just the opposite. Imagine if it wasn't about the price. You're offering true value. You're making huge assignment fees. And now you understand the seller's true motivation. All right. Now that I've told you what not to do, I got a little surprise for you at the end of this podcast episode. I'm going to give you a link, and it's going to give you the address to a 3-part video series. It's free, and it's going to tell you exactly how to make it not about the price with the seller. So make sure you stay to the end of the episode, get that secret link, listen to the 3-part video series, and it's going to show you how to negotiate bigger spreads, okay, and how to convert more from your marketing. All right, the next mistake, number 8, is that they are scared of the truth and don't ask the tough question. Do you remember that scene in A Few Good Men where Jack Nicholson says, "You can't handle the truth"? Well, the truth is you can handle the truth. You need to know the truth. If you're not asking the tough questions, if you're scared of the answer, you're going to be spending time with the wrong people. You're going to be in the living room too long. You're going to drive out too far. You're going to make too many phone calls to the same person with a prospect who's driving the sales process, and it's going to take you farther and farther away from your goal. Okay, that being said, head on over to NoLimitsRealEstateInvesting.com/convert. NoLimitsRealEstateInvesting.com/convert. And this will give you the 3-part video series and show you exactly what to do so you can avoid both of those things. All right. Head on over to that link, nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/convert, and watch out for the last 2 in the series on the top 10 mistakes wholesalers make when talking to sellers that drive away their prospects and kill 90% of their deals. Talk to you soon.